Voici vidéo 7E et 7F. Si oui et non, et mettre. Since I was not able to make the video for si oui and no, I thought I would go over the questions very quickly in the textbook in case you did them and want to check your answers. And then we will go right on to the verb mettre. So let's start with si, oui, and no. And basically, there's nothing new here. We talked about this in class. Si is used when you want to answer yes to a negative question, when you want to answer affirmatively to a negative question. This alleviates confusion of, did you mean yes or did you mean no? So si answers yes to a negative question, no answers no to a negative question. Let's look at your exercise E. I'm just going to go through the answers really quick. For number 1, you don't have any brothers. If you have brothers, you're going to answer C. J'ai des frères. If you don't have brothers, you're going to say non. Je n'ai pas de frères. Numéro 2. If you don't like baseball, you're going to say si. Je n'aime pas le baseball. If you like baseball, you're going to answer non. Je n'aime pas le baseball. Wait, did I say that wrong? Let me say that again because I can't remember what I said. Si, if you like it. Non, if you're agreeing and you do not like it. Numéro 3. Préférez-vous le football américain? This is a oui or no. This is not a negative question, so we just answer yes or no. Number 4, same thing. Do you study French? Yes or no? In this case, it would be yes. Number 5, ne parlez-vous espagnol? Si, if you do speak Spanish. No, if you do not speak Spanish. 6, do you work hard in this class? Do you work for this class? Si, if you do. No, if you don't. I don't know if I want to know the answer to that one. Hopefully you all said si. Number 7, this is a oui or no. Do you watch television a lot or not? That's a oui or no. 8, n'allez-vous pas à l'église? Don't you go to church on Sundays? That would be a si ou no. Si if you do, no if you don't. And aimez-vous cet exercice? And of course your answer was oui. J'adore cet exercice. Yes, that was a simple yes-no question. If you've got questions about using si or the oui, no in this section, please email me or give me a call. Let's move on to the verb mettre. We've also seen the verb mettre before. We saw it in the chapter where we were talking about setting the table. We saw it in the chapter where we were talking about clothing. The verb mettre is irregular. It's not a regular RE verb. It's irregular, so you have to learn the forms. And it can mean to put or place, to put on, like clothing, or to turn on, like a TV or a radio, or to set the table. If you look at page 115, we'll go over the pronunciations. Page 115. In the present tense, je mets, the T and S are silent. Tu mets, il met, elle met, on met. Nous mettons, vous mettez, ils mettent, plural, elles mettent. So you're hearing the T's in the plural form, but you are not hearing the T in the singular form. This is the distinction between singular and plural. Il met, il met. That's your only distinction, so you want to pronounce this verb carefully. Okay, passé composé, regularly formed. Nous mettons, drop the ONS, your stem is M-E-T-T. Je mettais, tu mettais, nous mettions, vous mettiez, etc. Passé composé, irregular past participle, M-I-S. Me. J'ai mis, tu as mis, and it is an avoir verb in the passé composé. Si vous tournez la page, we see 3 other verbs that use mettre as a stem, and they have a prefix. They're pretty obvious. Permettre is to permit. Remettre, sorry for that squeak, that marker squeaks and I can't do anything about it. Remettre is to give back or to postpone, like if you would postpone a game or a match of some sort. Remettre would be to postpone. and promettre, which is to promise. Those are all pretty straightforward as well. We are going to do exercise L together. Let's get ready for that. Exercise L. Complete each sentence with a present tense form of one of these verbs. Either we're going to use mettre, remettre, promettre, or permettre. Modèle vous, de bonnes chaussures pour faire de la marche. You put on good shoes to go walking. So we want mettez. Oui? Numéro 1. Quand il pleut, le match de baseball à un autre jour. When it rains, what do we do for a baseball game? Well, we're going to remet. We're going to postpone or reschedule. Remet. Numéro 2. Avant le match, les joueurs leur gants de baseball. Before the game, players, what do? Put on their baseball glove. So that we want mettre. For the plural, les joueurs mettent leur gants. They put on their glove. Numéro 3. Les joueurs à leur entraîneur de lui obéir. What do players do to their trainer to obey him? Promise makes sense here, doesn't it? They promise to obey their trainer. That might be a little strong, but it fits. So we want promettre. Because again, it's plural. Promettre. And notice you take an a on that. In French, you promise to. Promettre à leur entraîneur. You promise to someone to do something. It's a little pronoun that must, or preposition that must be used with that verb. Going to number 4. Un bon lanceur ne pas au frappeur d'obtenir de grands chelems. These are some of the vocabulary words that I did not have you memorize, so you can go back and look for them if you wish. But a good pitcher is not going to allow the hitters to get grand slams. That's got to be a borrowed. Grand chelem. I've never heard of a chelem. I'm thinking that's a mispronunciation of an American slang word. That's kind of fun. Okay, so what do we want? He doesn't permit. Ne permet pas. And notice that this one, too, took an a before the frappeur, the hitters. So he doesn't permit to the hitters to obtain a grand slam. So that's a little bit different with these two verbs. Both of them take a before the person, where we wouldn't use that in English. And the last one, 4 balles de suite au frappeur de recevoir un but sur balle. So 4 balls in a row, and again would be permits the hitter to receive, let's see, what would we say? To take the base on balls. You know, when you get 4 balls in a row, you get to walk to first base, or whatever, yeah, to first base. I'm not a big baseball fan, but I know that one. So that's what that one is talking about. It lets him walk to first base. So we want permettre. And again with that, permettre au frappeur de recevoir un but. Okay? Quick and easy. If you have any questions, again, as always, contact me. And that is